I'm talking here and my mic is off. Never mind again. I'm just lucky nobody's here. So I will start explaining this stuff again. So yeah, yesterday, for those of you who did not get the memo, I was indeed fired from my job. And I didn't know that I was that close to being fired. I was in my probation period, and my boss basically came to me and gave me the paper at the end of my shift, like, oh, I'm so sorry, I usually do not do this, but you know, you are a very slow learner and you are asking way too much things, like repeatedly. Yeah, I am very slow learner, and I admit that if you tell me you have to, I will simplify this. If you will tell me you have to push the red button 3 times, I will come to you that day at least 2 more times and ask you, so I do push it just 3 times, yeah? Example how I work. I need to make sure. I'm curious and I love to learn. The thing is that despite all of this, some people, of course, do find it annoying. And generally they think that just because you ask a lot, that makes you stupid. And I saw this in so much workplaces. Like, if you are curious and you are letting them know that you do not instantly understand what they want you to do, you are mostly, in most places, already being placed in the eyes of the management in a position of lesser person, let's say. Like, from what I understood when she was telling me why they are firing me, basically I'm too stupid to do this job, according to them. Like, yeah, you are asking a lot, you are having a lot of questions, not asking a lot, you are having a lot of questions, you are asking one thing repeatedly, and if the girls, my colleagues, are making invoices, it just takes them about 2 minutes, whereas to you, it takes 5. Yes, it took me longer because I never before did the invoices. And just my personal explanation, I needed the time to prepare it slowly, because I just, wanted it to be without any mistakes. Hi, I'm just explaining, talking to myself and recording, hi, what happened yesterday, basically what happened with my job, and then we can move on to what I originally wanted to say for my first stream. So yeah, just to summarize the things up, basically I was told in the job that I was doing that I did not do it correctly according to them. I was too slow in doing my job, in making invoices for people in a hotel, and so I was fired. Yeah, I took it way too hard because, of course, this was first job in a while that made me happy, that I loved doing, because I always wanted to be receptionist, and yeah, it just didn't work out. So I cried a bit yesterday, I drank a lot yesterday, And now I'm fine. No, now I'm fine. I'm already looking for a new job. Oh, by the way, before the stream started, I tried to play with setup a bit. Is the sound better, or is there something wrong on your side? Because I know that my mic was actually going only in mono, so you could... No, I don't have hangover. I can handle my liquor pretty well, so I'm just fine. I can down one bottle of wine and I'm fine. Two are a bit problematic. I'm not alcoholic, I'm just used to wine. How's the sound? I'm a bit further away from my mic, so it may sound a bit off, but what's important is for you, the guests, the audience, to hear me well, not just from one side of your headset or just one speaker. If you can hear me from both, it's perfect. Well, anyway, oh, reverb. Okay, hang on a sec. I'm going to try to reset my mic, okay? Okay, how's it now? Is it better? Or still not? I'm just checking out what could go wrong. It's kind of better, like, kind of doesn't really cut it, you know? I just want it to be perfect, and there's always something, isn't there? So, if I try to remove it like this, I'm playing with my mic settings now. So how about now? Oh, really? Wasn't that one just from one speaker? I do not know how to set up my mic properly, so I can try to make the same setup, but it will be not sounding like a stereo. I have 20 now! Yay! Great! Thank you! Alright, so when you said that my setup before was better, well, is it still reverbing? I'm going to check it over here on my YouTube how you guys can hear it. So my reverb, huh? How do I? Well, I can't hear myself. So I guess the only thing, like, I do not want to be heard like 2 times, like an echo. So hopefully it's better. If it's not, then again I will do a mic reset and it will just be, you know, like it was before. And then on the next stream and the next one. Oh, well, wait. If I come close to the mic like this, is it better? Yeah, I need soundproofing, but the problem is that I have a small room. I'm not living in my own place, which means that I cannot do the... I'm sorry, I had to move mic a little bit closer to me. Yes, so I have to be closer to my mic. Yeah, the thing is that I cannot turn my room to studio just yet because I'm living in a place of my parents. So since I don't have my own place, I am not able to make better conditions just yet. Maybe someday in the future, maybe if it happens that I will get to be a bigger streamer, but currently I'm just starting and it's bound to have some problems. Well, anyway, back to the topic. I will quickly have a sip of jasmine tea. Blankets, huh? Ah, you mean, I've heard about this. Like, you mean a blanket over my head, right? I might try that in the next stream. Like, I will just turn the ring light on and I will make some sort of tent around me. Because if I leave now from my mic, everything will be even messier. So, but thank you for tip. Tomorrow I want to play ZZZ, finally some gaming content. Today I will just talk with you guys and show you some stuff. But for tomorrow's stream, yeah, I will make a tent around me and I will see how that works. Thank you for tip. Thank you so much. Okay, but now I don't know where to put my hands on my table. Everything is just so small. So we go here to... I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Jesus. Is it better? Yeah, I was playing with my mic today too much and I turned it off on this screen, so it was off. It now looks like it's taking my voice. Yes, great. So this here is what I sent to artist who was creating my background, because I do not know how to draw. So I just opened a Photoshop and I was like, so, can you make something like this? I just want a cottage in the woods. I want it to be dark. I want there to be evening, please, or sunset. You can see I wrote it in there. And I was just like, and some flowers here, and a log over the road, some small sign, and I really didn't know how else to say to the person, how to prepare it. So I just sent something like this. And yeah, it actually worked. They understood the assignment pretty well, because this is what they made. And I couldn't be happier, because it was exactly what I wanted it to be, and it worked out. So basically, this is what I sent them, and this is what I've got. So I'm very happy that I worked with such an amazing artists on this dream of mine to become a VTuber, because these people that I worked with were absolutely wonderful, and they managed to do something, to create something from absolute nothing that I sent to them. So yeah, so this was my background. I know, I almost I teared up when I saw the result, because I was not expecting such, for me, high quality. I have the name of the place over here, I have the nice fire that I wanted, the small pot for herb tea, soup, or whatever. I have the opening soon stuff over here. I was so glad that the person did it this way. So this was first thing, and then came what I have next. Yeah, then came inside creation of the inside background, and this one I absolutely had no idea what to do, because at the time that I was asking for a background of my cottage, inside of the cottage, I actually was working abroad in US, and when I was there, my laptop, my computer was very slow, and it couldn't handle Photoshop and stuff like this, so I had to improvise. So I took my iPad and did a quick sketchy video. Here I got very lucky, because I asked the person who created background for VTubers like Amalie, Monarch, and so he understood again very well what I was asking of him, despite me sending him just, this stuff. So basically I quickly draw. Yeah, now I suck at perspective, because I cannot draw for the life of me. So I was very quickly drawing, so here should be cupboards and kitchen counter, sink or something like that. Here should be wall continuation, where I want to have a doorway or something, staircase. Here is the floor, and on the other side is the next wall. Here is the window. I want a table and my boots over here. Like the boots will be, let's say, a signature. That's what I wanted. Like if somebody sees both of my backgrounds, they will know it's from me if I grow bigger. Because in front of the house I have the name of the place, and inside the house are the same boots that my model is wearing. So yeah, it's the same boots. Then I was like, I want old but cozy carpet. Is it still gone? Because it looks like it's working on my side. It was gone while I was talking with the video, I presume. It's possible that the video turned off my mic. Well, yeah, I need to figure this technical stuff out rather sooner than later. Well, what I was saying, I don't know how much you did not hear, probably everything about the video. The point was that, yeah, I sent that video where I was like, yeah, okay, so I want this over here and this over there, and I want my boots to be here, and I want that to be over there. Basically, it was a mess, and this is what I got back from the people. Oh, okay. If it was on your side, that's perfectly normal. That's perfectly fine. If I didn't have scuff here again, then it's better. It's good. So yeah, when I sent the video and this was the response of artists, basically like, are you good with this layout? And I was like, yeah, this layout is perfect, I love it. And then after a week or so, I got my background, my inside of the house, and I was like, oh my god, this looks perfect. Like, I love it, I'm in love, wow. So I got my backgrounds without bigger issues. The artists understood their assignment really well, and it was probably the easiest part of what I've got, because then I started going for logo, and I had to screenshot my communication because as you can see, this started on a February 29th, 2024, last year. Basically, I was very happy because this screenshot still talks about how happy I am that I received my animated background. Like, I was very happy. I had to blur out the artist because, well, you will see I was a little bit angry at the end at him, but the point is, the communication about my logo started in February last year. And so then started also my monthly checks, when at first I gave him all the directions, what I wanted, like I gave him everything. I sent him basically this, what I doodled in my free time on paper, like I want my logo to look something like this, like to have like this nice and elegant design with clock cogwheels, sand falling out from broken hourglass, and I want also this inside, like a, you know, from fairy tale opening, this twitching glass, no hourglass, hand of the clock. So I was very clear when it came to my logo with what I wanted. So the guy gave me a commission for a logo. At that time I was asking for 2 different logos. Then I changed my mind over time, but yeah, because first logo I really wanted, you see, it's May. It's been 2 months, yeah, 2 months, and they did not send anything to me. They did not respond, they did not update me, so I was starting to get a little bit panicky. But at the same time I was like, it is an artist. You have to understand, art takes time, and you were very demanding regarding your logo. So I was like, okay, I understand that it takes some time. I'm not going to press the artist. I'm going to be understanding, mature person, and I'm not going to be like, I need it now. So May 3rd rolled in, 2 months after we talked about the logo, and no update on the situation, nothing at all. So I waited. June 3rd, well, still nothing. They claimed that they wanted to write to me. I'm not sure about that, but never mind. Well, so I was like, it is fine, take your time. I'm glad that I know what's going on. I'm glad I know your situation. And I understand, it's perfectly fine. Yeah, sure, I can wait a bit longer. I waited this long, everything's fine. Then rolled July 17th, again, another month. And I was like, so I'm doing my monthly check of commissions. What's happening? Is everything good? It's been from February, I think, like February, March, April, May, June, July. Yeah, like 6 months. It took 6 months and still nothing. I didn't even see the logo. I didn't see anything, like any update, not even a small sketch or something. And I was getting I was getting a lot angry. I got some anger issues at this time already because I was getting impatient. My money was in it and I didn't see nothing for it. And so July 25th, they said they will send me progress, and in the end, after almost half a year, their files were deleted, they said. So I never saw my logo and I never saw the progress. They returned the money. They refunded me fully. But I lost a half a year waiting for this logo. So while this person created beautiful and amazing background for me, which, by the way, I also waited like 4 months for that. So I was like, I understand it takes time. I was understanding about that because I waited for so long for my background, but it got delivered and it was beautiful. So I was like, maybe it takes a bit longer, the logo, because again, it was a lot of demands put into one design. And yeah, after half a year of not seeing anything at all, my files got deleted, my computer was in a bad situation. They apologized, but I have to admit I was fuming when I was reading this. I got my money back, but yeah, I lost a lot of time. Meanwhile, while I was communicating with this person, I also met another one, and they said that they can make me logo like this. I said no, because this was too cartoony for me. It's cute, but I didn't like it. So I said, I don't want logo in this style. Can you do what I send you, something in that style, in the style of the picture I sent you? So this was our communication. You can see that I also wrote to this person in the same time that I was communicating with other artists, because I had like this feeling that I will be waiting a lot for the logo. So I wanted, it's better to have something to pick from. So I paid another artist to create logo again for me. So I had 2 people working on this at the same time. So while I was waiting for the first one that I just went over, I was writing with another person for 2 logos still. So first logo, just so you understand what you are going to see. First logo that I wanted was basically this, and it was supposed to be like animated sign, that it was supposed to be lying on the ground, then get up, and the name Silent Perch would show on it. But they did not understand the assignment properly, I think, because yeah, they delivered it like this. They delivered basically sign laying down, and above it this. It just did not sit well with me, my vibe, and nothing. Like, I don't think I would be able to use this at all, because I don't know, it doesn't look so good. Maybe it's just me, I don't know. I have a different standards. I don't understand how to I don't know how to explain it. Anyway, this was not the style I was looking for. This was not what I was looking for. So I said, no, I don't like this one. Can you show me the other one, the logo that I will be using as my main logo? And so they sent me the other logo, which, when I saw it, I am picky when it comes to what I paid for. And this was not what I was expecting for my money and for the, I will call it, brand I'm trying to create. So I saw this and I was like, Disney Aladdin, like, this is the vibe it gave me. I don't know why, maybe because of the gold, because of the style, I have no idea. But this was what I was given by the second artist. So I was disappointed, despite, again, it's very nice, it's very cute. It's not the vibe I'm going for, so I let them keep the money, of course, because again, they put an effort to it and their time, and they are living because they are doing the commissions, that's their work. Oh yeah, that's what, maybe, yeah, yeah, that's possible. Well, it was not the style I wanted anyway, so yeah, I scratched that and I just kept it for video like this, for the stream like this, if I want to show you all my troubles before I started doing this. So after this failed and the other one failed as well, after I was waiting for it for 6 months or so, I wrote to the last artist. Before I get to that, just so you have an idea, this logo was delivered to me a 2 weeks after I've ordered it. The second one that I never saw, I was waiting for 6 months. I will say 6 months, it was 5 or and something, but we will stick with 6. So I waited for, that was a big difference, and that's why I was hoping for the other one to come my way, because I was hoping that that will be like wonderful logo, and yeah, nothing of it. So I wrote to the last artist. I sent him the same picture that you saw before, like my vision, and this is the first thing they gave me. I think it goes without saying that my first reaction was like, what is that? I did not want something like this. Why is there my name, and why is it looking so cartoony again? Like, man, I know you. I know that you can do wonderful stuff, and I love you, and I have a lot of respect for this artist. Why is it looking like this? So after explaining my vision again to this person, I finally, and I sent also this, like, I want in the logo to be I'm not sure if my mic gets cut if I show videos, but anyway, the clock hourglass that you saw, I just bought a cheap hourglass from Amazon. I broke it, and I recorded the sun getting out, because I wanted that to be in the logo, like the sand getting out of the clock. So at first they sent me this one, this version of the logo, and I was like, okay, this looks wonderful, this looks amazing, but I want the hourglass to be broken. So then it came to the last part, the one that I'm currently using, and I could not be happier, because this actually looks wonderful for me. This is the vision I've had, this is what I've expected and more. So this is the logo I'm using, and the artist is actually Ninta, the same person who created my avatar. And this lovely and poor soul, bless his heart, he did most of my stuff. Like, he did my channel art, he did my avatar, he did... Which one? Wait, full gold? You mean I'm going back? This one? Or the other one? This one. Like, this one is very cartoony, and this one is not what I wanted at all. But this one I love with all my heart and soul. Yeah, the first logo, I saw it and I was really like angry. I was like, this is what I paid for? Like, man, I showed you what I wanted, why can't you? I understand you are artist and you have your own vision, and you probably think that you know better than the client. And I sound like such a bitch now, but like, if you have a vision, you want the vision to be perfect. And it cost me so much to not turn into Karen. At least not publicly, or to be like a miserable old woman to the person who was creating my stuff, because I did not want to sound ungrateful. But yeah, third time's the charm, and luckily Ninta understood very well what I wanted from him. That brings us to the next part of the designing struggle. So this was the original design of my VTuber, the original stuff that I draw on the paper. This basically was how I imagined the clothes and the style, the hair and everything when I first created the idea of my avatar. Like a short skirt, no heels shoes for the forest, a long messy hair, something in this style. And as I said, I was creating it at first the style of how I want to look in Genshin Impact. So yeah, this was the style I gave to the artist to, hey, so I give you my idea and you can work with that. So I send him this, then I send him some like emotional face, like, okay, so basically when I'm crying, something like this. And for as a reference for clothing, like, so you know, I want like some blues like this over my shoulders, I want something like this, and the shoes have to be something like this. So I had a very clear vision of what I wanted. So yeah, then he started drawing after I sent also this, because I wanted him to know that the color scheme I wanted. So white blues, short sleeves, red thing over the waist, green skirt, black or brown boots, blonde hair, everything you see over here. And as you can see, yes, this was supposed to be a vision from Genshin Impact in my hair. But luckily Ninta had a lot of work, luckily for me, because I started practicing drawing this character. And as I was practicing that, I realized that I'm not drawing a vision, I'm just drawing a blue gem on the headband. So I quickly wrote to him and I'm just like, so can you make it instead of vision something like this, just a blue gem in circular metal or something, and inside can be a gear. So he did just that. He didn't give me a vision, he gave me a nice gear-themed jewelry. So not this, but this. Not this, but this. And I am very happy that I made that decision, albeit a very last minute decision, because yeah, I'm a fan of Genshin Impact, but I like this more. And then he started creating. So before this stream, I went to his channel and took some screenshots from over a year ago when he was creating my avatar. So this is how it started. And I'm just going to skim very fast through these because there's not much to say. This is just as a interesting thing for you to see how the design progressed. So you can see that the bow was there from the start. The corset was originally like red, and this looks like it was supposed to be a shorts in the beginning. I remember writing with Ninta and telling him like, hey, so I do not want shorts because it does not sit with the lore I have in the mind. Like, she has to have not so... I don't want my model to be sexualized. I do not want... Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I do not want her to have like big jiggle physics, and I don't want to have naked legs or too much naked skin. So then actually he's very accommodating, so luckily he worked very well when I said I don't want this, yes I want this. He made the change on the go always, and it was just wonderful. So you can see that here already he gave me a skirt, despite originally I wanted a long skirt, but seeing that he gave the model a leggings that cover legs and there is no skin showing, I was like, this actually works better, because leggings are like the best option. And the skirt is just like there to make the character look more feminine. So I was just happy about the green leggings. As you can see, originally I had like this thing here over sleeve. I have no idea how to call it, but I actually, the few initial sketches looks like a younger version of your final color drawing. Ah, you mean... Can be actually, yeah, it looks younger. But this is also the thing, and that I was surprised, because Ninta was actually asking me what age do I want to look like. Early 20s or 70s. I said I want something like early 20s, so I think he nailed it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if to you this looks like a anime 20s something, but it doesn't matter. Important thing is that I see her as someone in her 20s, so that was actually... Thanks! That was actually a intent behind it. I didn't want the model to be like I have a feeling that a lot of models, and I'm not saying that the models are bad, I just do not like it when the models are over-sexualized. Yeah, if there is like... I'm not old school, okay? I do not mind if the skin is showing, but if the sole selling point of your avatar is jiggle physics and the deep cleavage or something, it doesn't somehow sit well with me. So yeah, that's my opinion about this. So yeah, you can see that he was gradually adding some small details and changing the hairstyle and the eyes a lot as he went. Also the screenshots are very bad quality because I was rushing to be able to make the stream today. So what's important is here, just the changes, because they are small, but they are here. Like every single time there was some change that he added that I was really happy about. And this is the closest to the final version of my avatar in reality. The only thing, basically, I will put it close to it. Yeah, so you can see that this is almost final version. There are some small changes, but this is basically the final version already. And I love it. I have to admit that I love it. And actually, I don't know how to read your name, but so I'm sorry if I butcher it, but Tong, you said that the first sketches look like younger version of my model. And I have to admit that the changes that I'm going to do this. Give me a second. So, as you said that they looked like younger version of my model, basically this one, the one that I created, that had a bit different hairstyle and a lot different clothes, that will be actually in the lore. That will actually be in the lore. And yeah, this is basically younger version of my model. And that's all I'm going to say now. I'm going to move up a little bit. So yeah. And the last thing that we had was, again, me asking for channel art. And I'm just like, so Ninta, hey, you created such a beautiful logo, such a wonderful model. Can you also create a channel art, please? Because I saw on your live streams that you are also doing that for the other VTubers. And he's like, yeah, sure. So I was like, okay, so I'm going to quickly sketch something for you, like what I wanted for my channel art, okay? And so, yeah, this one. I sent him this. I very quickly sketched something, and I will put my lady over here. So I very quickly sketched something, and you can just see that I just gave up. It was like in chibi style, and it was like, so yeah, my proportions are not so good, and I want her to be in this way, writing something in her diary, because she's an observer. She has it in her name. She has to write down some stuff. So yeah, this was my my take on things, and you may have seen how that worked out. I'm just so happy for this guy to be alive and here in the same time and age, because he's working miracles. Okay, don't mind that. Those are dogs outside. I can't do much about that. Well, Ninta is a miracle worker, actually. So I will, after the stream, put his channel again in my I also bio and also under the stream, under the video. Please go show him some love, and if you want a VTuber, I highly recommend him because he is wonderful artist. I'm not sponsored. I'm not sponsored, but I love his style, and I know for sure that if I want something in the future, I'm going again back to him. So yeah, that's all the stuff that I had for the designs. Also, actually, I had, give me a second. So yeah, now my model is not here. Why? Ah, I'm here. Okay. So this is where I will be streaming. Why am I lagging? Okay, why is it very fast because I think my battery is dying and this is why I'm lagging. So this setup was by the last artist, and this is supposed to be my setup when I will be streaming on Twitch. Yeah, give me a sec. I don't know why it's on that screen a bit laggy, but the setup you just saw, that's the setup I will have for Twitch stream. Because there was also a bit of problem with that, because I asked 3 different artists again, and it was basically the same story as with my logo previously. Like, I've got 3 different styles of what no, 2 different styles of what I did not actually want. It's not my RAM, I made a lot of changes in OBS and I think now it's not lagging. I think now it's okay. I changed a lot of settings in OBS and on that specific screen I did not do the changes. So here I still have the original settings. I will move us inside now because I have nothing more to show. Yeah, I think this is not lagging anymore, is it? Oh, she's not lagging anymore. Also my background music, I didn't have anything to show for that because I said that in the streamings before that all I could do for the music was I took my phone and I started humming the melody that I created in my mind. And after I recorded like the humming melody, I sent it to one artist that I found online, and he created a beautiful piano recording. And I loved it, but at the same time, like, I wanted something more not complicated, but like orchestra or something. So I found another person and I used the piano recording I had, and I was like, so can you use this as a bass for my background music? And he sent me what you can hear on the background now. And again, I almost cried from happiness because that's exactly what I wanted. So when it came to creative stuff about my VTuber, it was complicated and it took me actually it took me over a year, over 2 years, I think, not 1 year, because a year ago my VTuber was born basically. And 2 years ago the idea was born. So when it came to graphics and to creativity, to creating the channel and stuff for channel, that took me a year and something, whereas the idea took me another year because I needed to make a push for myself to start doing this. And when I had everything ready, I still didn't want to do it because I felt like I'm not ready, and it shows because I still make some mistakes that I believe that by the time I will stop doing. But I wanted to start and be perfect, which of course did not work out. Never mind though. My mom came to me and she's like, so hey, sweetie, you have an avatar now. You have background music now. You have everything that you wanted. You put a lot of time and money in this. How the hell did you not start streaming already? And I'm just like, well, Mom, I'm just scared, okay? I want it to be perfect. Why can't you understand that? And she's like, I understand. I do understand, sweetie. I understand it very well. The problem is that you love procrastinating, and if you continue like this, you will not start streaming in the next 5 or 6 years. And I realized she was right. So without thinking, I went to Instagram, I went to YouTube, and I created and released a announcement video, a countdown for my VTuber. And then I knew that, okay, and now I have no turning back because I put it out, and I cannot back away from this. I cannot back down, and I have to do this. So I created a lot of very fast videos for my countdown, let's say, and then I did my first stream finally, which actually the first stream was terrible and nobody came, just my mom was there. It was on Twitch. I still have to figure out how to do streams on Twitch, so for now I'm just streaming here. And yeah, for now I will be streaming here. Once I figure out the Twitch, I will start streaming over there. And I think that might be it. Like, as I said before, I am working on my lore video currently, and I'm thinking about next week, when I will not have schedule yet. Maybe on Monday and Tuesday I will take a break from streaming, and I will try to do as much of the lore video as I can from the animation, so I can put the lore out. I do not want to rush it, but I don't want to sit on it either. I just want you all to see the story I have behind this lovely avatar. So yeah. I think from my side that's all. Do you all have any questions or anything you would like to add or ask, and that I can talk about? And you know, I said ZZZ tomorrow. I think not ZZZ tomorrow. I will make a video first, and maybe in evening I will play a little, but probably not, because now I realized, isn't tomorrow a Genshin stream for Luna Part 2? I would love to make a reaction for that, either live one or just a recording. And I think my mom is watching TV. Well, okay, I'm sorry, I was listening to the weird sounds that I've heard from outside. I think that tomorrow I will either make a stream or a video, or just one stream that will be a reaction stream. But let me know what would you like to see yourself. If you would like me to do a reaction stream for Genshin and put my own thoughts out there, or if you would like me to make a gaming stream when I will be playing ZZZ or something else. My computer is dying here. It's screaming, it's overheating. Doesn't matter. Do you know the Cinder? What situation? No, probably not. I'm just going to... Oh! Oh, her! Alright, alright. No. I don't know her situation. I had to check because while I am a VTuber, it sounds so weird to say it out loud. While I am VTuber, I'm a very new VTuber and I didn't yet fall deep enough into VTuber community, so I just know very surface level stuff, like extremely surface level stuff. So I can study this Cinder situation. I have no idea what's happening over there. When I saw who Cinder is, I was like, oh, I know her, I know who this is. By Cinder VTuber drama. I'm going to check it out. Oh, very quickly, I've read about it very quickly, so I'm not going to... Huh. Well, that kinda sucks. That's all I have to say about it. I will study this, and tomorrow I will give my opinion from the first few things that I saw. Like, it's harsh, okay? It's very harsh, but it just sucks. If what I checked is true, it's very bad, but I have to read the whole content situation to give you my honest opinion. So yeah, tomorrow, on tomorrow's stream, I can actually tell you something about this, something more. So Cinder's situation, okay, I will study this and I will let you know what I think. If you have anything else, just write it in the comments below, and I will... Yeah, it sounds really bad, and I since I don't know too much about it or anything at all, I am not currently in a place to give my opinion, an honest opinion. Do not underestimate me. I am pretty sure that I can study it. So I'm going now, so I can start reading it. If you have absolutely anything, just let me know in the comments below, and I will tomorrow, after the Genshin stream is done, I will go online and give you an opinion. And I think that I just decided, okay, so I'm not going to stream the Genshin thing. I'm going to check it in private, and then I will just give you an opinion about all of that, about Genshin, about this situation, and maybe I study something more. If there is any other drama you want me to tell you about, then let me know. The only drama that I'm currently thinking about is KFC drama in Europe. So, yeah. That's about it. Oh my god, I'm not going to read the whole document. I don't think that I will be able to read 1,000 pages of a document. I know that there will be someone who will put it to 100 pages or so, like some very proper, yeah, some very proper, how you call it, cluster, never mind. So anyway, I'm going to read it, study it. It was nice to have you all here. Thank you for new subscribers. Thank you so much. It actually made me really happy that the number jumped up. And I will see you tomorrow. I don't know when the Genshin stream will end, but by the time it ends, I will be here and I will be talking about both of these things. About my VTuber colleague and about Genshin. So yeah, thank you again so much for coming, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye!